it's Sammy from Sami Sweet Life, and today I've got a plan with me. I'm coming to you guys late, so I am not gonna talk a whole lot. I did end up doing quite a bit of planner finagling to come up with my planner stack here. I'm gonna speed up the footage here in a minute of all the things that I did, but I did end up getting my planner folio set up here, and I'll show you guys my stack. I actually ended up putting my sterling ink in here. It is not an A5, it's a B6, but it still will fit in here, and it barely closes with that. You can see it's very tight, and you have to get it just right so the magnetic closure will actually work. And then because I stuck that one in here, I did not stick in the companion notebook. I went ahead and took out my page out of the companion notebook. I actually ended up duplicating the exact same weekly actions page from my big planner. We will walk through this after I get through all of the folio and prep stuff that I did, but I basically just copied it in here, and because I decided to stick my sterling ink in here, I ended up taking that page out, and it is just in between my weekly spread here. So we will do some weekly planning in this spread in just a little bit, but I wanted to just show you guys what is in here before we speed up the things I've already filmed, and then we walk through that planning with that page. So I've got my sterling ink common planner in here. It's a half size B6, and then I have the Plum paper planner plans. It is the grid style, and it is undated. I just put the dates on it. And then I have a wellness log in here. I'm back to trying to track my food for migraine purposes, so I did end up getting this page set up. I've got my little dates on there that I added, and then I've got my place for my food and my place for working out on here, which would be duplicated because I'm using the Plum paper planner fitness journal, so that will be a little bit of duplication. And then back in the back, I have a gratitude journal from Plum paper planner. It is an undated one, so I just added the days of the week in here and then just wrote in the numbers. So I will be working on that also. So these are the ones I'm going to be testing out for the week. And then I have some of my February Hubman and Chub Girl kit items in here. I did end up putting all the dates and things on here from the kit, but I don't need those for the day-to-day. And then I have the like fun, cute stickers back here. I've showed these in my January spending. I got these on my budget in January, but I really like their stickers. They're super cute. I've been decorating a little bit in here, and I went ahead and set up February in here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk through all of the footage I have from the beginning of the day, where I went ahead and did all sorts of planner goodness. Okay, so before we do the actual plan with me on that grid style undated page, I'm gonna walk you guys through my goals and reflections you guys can see. I did end up using the Moxie markers for this, and I really like, again, like the way I did with the big block letters and then the cursive across them lined up. I just used some colors. I started with yellow and did kind of a little rainbow going on with the 4 different categories. I did not track my wins because my wins are tracked. I started some monthly reflection there. My wins are tracked here. So this is actually Sunday night. I ended up doing a power 10. I just did the photo a day. So I will mark off I scrapped, and then goal wins. I ended up tracking some for the day, and then I will be going to bed on time. We just got a new puppy. I'm waiting for him to wake up one more time, and then I will get to bed at the same time as him. And then as you can see, I had a little gray dot here. I had my gray marker with my content planner, so I just grabbed one that I had in here already. It is the blue turquoisey color, blue aqua one. So I'm gonna go ahead and dot all of these and finish that one off. And then I've got to set up my next habit tracker. I don't know what I'm gonna use for that. We just got the puppy, so I'm really gonna try to stick with kind of the same thing. So I think for the first week, because it is a part of January, I'm gonna do the same 6 ones really quickly on here. And so there is my goals. We'll walk through. It's just mainly maintenance things. So I need a pen for this one. This is gonna be my habits for the week. All right, and then there are some on here that I did X out. They were feeling not scrappy, and then we ended up getting him on Thursday. So I didn't do Thursday and then Friday morning stuff, and then a little bit on Saturday. But I think overall did really good. Stuck to most of my habits most days. I'll track my wins in here. I'll track my habit tracking there. And then let's go ahead and flip to this. I have been working on my February goals, so you probably will already have seen that on this channel. So we're gonna go ahead and dot all of these down, and a lot of them are just like continue the same old thing, work on the same old stuff. So it's gonna be repeat if you watch any of my plan with me. So we'll walk through really quick, and then you can also pause and look through this. There's not a whole lot on here. I feel like that's very noteworthy. I'm just trying to keep on top of the same stuff because puppy is throwing my routines and stuff for a loop. I did end up getting my nails painted on one of his little naps this evening, so that is good. So here we go. Personal, stick to A&P and routine as much as possible, and of course that's with puppy, and that's dependent on his sleeping schedule. So far he's been waking me up 1 time a night, and then last night he woke me up 3 times a night, so it was not as good. I will be going to bed very soon. And then on here, Japanese practice at first nap, so that's going to be morning before Stella wakes up. It's got to be sometime between the beginning of the day when I get up with him and before Stella gets up. So I'm going to really try to squeeze that in. This last week, it totally did not happen. I hardly practiced any of my Japanese at all. And then I also had review vocab on for last week. I'm going to review that this week. I totally did not do much of that at all. I've got to get through more of that than I did. So that was a big fail for that part, but I've got to find my new normal with pup. So that's going to be part of the challenge of this week, is trying to get on some sort of schedule and routine with him. And then fun and recreation is in orange. I always use the pink daughter. Make a Valentine card. Didn't happen last week. I've got to make that. And then Livy needs Valentines for school, so I think she and I are going to whip those up at home too. And then print all Project Life spreads. February 1st, I'm going to print the ones I made for January. I've got 3 for that. And then I looked through, and I have ones dating back all the way to 2019 that have not been printed yet. I've got like 80 layouts in there, and I went through and made sure like the journaling and stuff was done for those. So Johnny was watching a movie one night. I wasn't really super interested in the movie, but I wanted to sit next to him and sort of keep my eye on the movie. So I ended up going through and finishing up some of the journaling on some of those layouts that hadn't been done. So I've got a ton of Project Life stuff to print, and that will be part of my February goals, is getting that done. And then 15-minute crafty sessions. Sometimes that is just me printing photos, and sometimes that's just me doing my photo a day type of thing. So it doesn't always happen to be a big event. So there we go. And then photo a day, I have got 2 more days in the month, and then my photo a day is done, and I've stuck with it all month long. I love it, look forward to it. And when puppy arrived, he arrived Thursday. I had skipped a couple of days, but then I made them up one of his naps. So I just got it done, and I love how it's turning out. So I love, love, love that one. I have a whole scrapbook channel, and one of my videos for January was talking about how I set that up. I will do an update on that. And then for work and learning, that's this channel. I've got 3 videos per week on the schedule. I've really gotten close to being a week ahead, probably a little more than a week ahead, how it works out, but I have to do my pillow chat video in real time, and a few other ones have to be done in real time. So there are some gaps in the next couple weeks, but I am super ahead on videos, which I tried to do in anticipation for puppy coming. So that was part of it. And then filming Tuesday is going to be on the agenda this week. She goes back to preschool. We had a whole week off, and now we're back. So I will be trying to film on Tuesday and then continue to get ahead on videos. I'm just going to try to edit and schedule as much as possible, as early as possible, and try to stay ahead on that. And then down here we've got family and relationships, which is purple. And then we've got a find a puppy trainer. I've got one calling me on Monday, so that will be good. And then get girls involved with puppy care. They've been helping feed, they've been helping brush, they've been helping take out and exercise him and, you know, playing with him, all those things. So I'm just trying to make sure they're helping out as much as possible with that, because ultimately he is supposed to be their puppy and I want them to help with that a lot. I know mostly it's going to be falling on me, but I want them to be involved as much as possible. And then over here, health and wellness, you can hear by my voice, I am still getting over this last funk, but I did ride my bike today and do a bar class. I'm really trying to just get back into it, you know, feeling better. Slowly I can get back into it, but also puppy is going to throw a wrench in that plan. I don't know how feasible it is going to be to work out. So during his nap today, Johnny was home. It was the weekend. I could easily get my workout in, but otherwise I'm not sure. Like, he's going to go back to the office a couple of days a week, and some days it's going to be a challenge. So I'm hoping he will nap really good and then I can go work out, but I have to kind of keep an eye on him. He's working on potty training, and if you don't catch him quickly, it's easy for him to have an accident. So that's just something that it's going to be finding the new routine once I feel good. And then this is a food related thing. I am really trying to watch what I eat, not snack too much, and be mindful. And so that's intuitive eating, but I'm also incorporating this in the yeah principle. This is something I did before. It's for anything extra like snacks and extra drinks and treats and things. If it's not a yeah and it's not like one of the best things and really, really good, then I'm going to avoid it. I don't want to eat and waste tons of calories on mediocre crap that I just eat because I'm bored or emotional or all that stuff. So I'm going to really try to stick with this, like peanut butter M&Ms. That is a yeah for me. I love those things. So if I'm craving something sweet, I can grab a little handful of those. But if it's like one of the kids' snacks that they really like and it's not a yeah for me, I'm going to avoid it. That's the plan. Like, I'm not going to deprive myself. If I want sweets or treats or snacks, I'm going to stick with it, but I want to make sure they're ones that I really actually truly like and enjoy and get something out of, versus just like empty calories that I'm not really super enjoying. So that's on the list. And then here, this one is spiritual and personal growth. I want to work on reading, and also the Daily Stoic. I'm reading the Spare book from Prince Henry, and well, I'm listening to it on audio, but it is 15 hours long. I've got like 2 or 3 more hours left of it. I'm like trying to listen to it in every waking second so I can move on to another book. It's okay. I'll talk about like all my book things that I've read recently, but I'm slogging through it. It's a long one. And then also Daily Stoic goes along with that. And then AM yoga, AM meditation. I've been pretty good about the meditation, not so good about the yoga. Of course, you know, being sick throws a wrench in that. And then over here, stick to budget and then use it up for groceries. I'm just trying to be mindful and have less waste. That's part of my goal for February. It's just trying to use it up. So I put that on here for this week. And then last but not least, we've got the teal color. This was actually a grayish one this year. They changed the coloring just a little bit. And for this one, it is try to keep up with puppy chaos, which is like, I'm washing a lot of clothes. I'm vacuuming up all the little grasses that come inside since we're going outside a bunch of times a day. And it's been rainy lately. It's just like trying to keep up with it, organize all his puppy goodness, and then also stick with the power tens, and then finally hang them gym fans. They need to get done. We've both been putting it off because it's kind of annoying, but it needs to get done. And I keep putting it on here and carrying it over to the next week and the next week, and who knows, it might be carried over yet again. But these are the same goals I wrote on that other sheet. It's just in here with the companion notebook, and there you go. It's just written a little bit smaller. I wrote maybe the words a little bit differently, but it's in here so that I have it, and then I can use this to track my wins as the week progresses. I'll have this one out on my desk as well. Still for habit tracking and those weekly wins. Okay, last thing I'm going to do is work on this little plan with me. I'm going to take this little paper out for now, and this is kind of an awkward thing here because it is in here and it's not going to be laying flat all that great. But I want to decorate this a little bit right in our weekly stuff. There's a whole lot going on this week. The girls have softball stuff starting, and also there's a dance competition on Sunday. So that's just a local one in Austin. So we're not having to travel this weekend. We'll start traveling in March. We do one a month for the next 4 months. This is one of the ones that's in Austin, thankfully. So it should be easy, but it is on Sunday and she's doing her solo for the first time in front of everybody. We've been working on it a ton and she's totally ready. I'm super excited to see her up actually on the stage doing the solo. She had some little rehearsals in front of her dance team girls and she did so good. Like, she was on fire and I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. We've been planning for this and going to rehearsals all the time for this, and I can't wait to see my baby girl. So we're gonna write that on here first. Oops, come on, buddy. First. So that's going to be a big day. I'll put a little dance sticker on there. And then Saturday, she's got a little softball thing going on. So I'll just write softball. And I did get softball stickers, but I'm not going to use them except for games and practices. This is just, oh, I wrote softballs. This is like softball evaluations or team picking, or I don't know what exactly it is, but she's got to be there on Saturday for that. And then we're not going to do a date night because we just got a puppy. So it's just going to be the basic things. Preschool Tuesday, Thursday. This pen is not wanting to write on this paper. I find that sometimes like the inked parts of paper make it really hard for certain pens. So this one's just not working the best on here. I've had lots of skipping. I may end up switching. I don't have my inner gel cleaner in here, but that's the other one I think to possibly use on here. And then we've got dance Monday through Thursday. And I don't know that we have dance rehearsals. Yeah, okay, we do have a rehearsal on Saturday as well. So we're gonna write in rehearsal. I'm pretty sure those don't overlap, which is probably good. Yeah, it's just skipping all over the place. So we're gonna pretend like it's not skipping. And then dance, 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 dance. So we've got 6 out of 7 days of dance this week. And then last week was cleaning week, so we don't need to write that in. See, it's just skipping really badly. That drives me bonkers. And then because I wrote with this pen, any other pen on here is gonna look different. That's annoying. Come on. Usually this is one of my favorite pens too, so I'm a little bit annoyed. Dance, dance, dance. Nothing on Friday. Yep, checking the schedule. Nothing on Friday. Groundhog's Day is actually on Thursday, which is super cute. I'm gonna write it like up on the top here. Have some holiday stickers coming from Coffee Monster Co. and it's supposed to come this week, so I may have a sticker that I can stick on there. And then I'm going to not write in my like weekly things because I'm not exactly sure how those things are going to play out, like my washing sheets and towels and things. I've been washing clothes pretty much every day since puppy got here because of accidents and rain. I won't write any of those things in. I'm just going to leave it like this, but I do want to put in some cute stickers. I've got quite a few from here that I can do, and I'm just going to make it all cute candy themed because that is the theme for this month. And I've got my weekly to-dos. Let's do candy. I'm going to save the cupcakes for now, and then the donuts, they can be their own theme. I'm just going to go candy jars, that type of thing. These guys. And because these all have white around them, they could be cute as well. Let's see what we got. We got candy here. And then I have the extra sheet of this one because this one got miscut. So they sent me a whole nother sheet. So I can probably cut these out myself, like just with scissors or something, and go around them. I do definitely want to use one of these gumball machines. To-dos. Super cute. And I like these stickers. They have this like matte feel to them. And they're super cute. I just want to decorate, and I'm not going to write week of anything up there, so I'm just going to put that up there. I like that, and that's how I'll leave it. Just add a few little stickers here and there. I could save these, and I really love this sheet. It's got all sorts of things. A couple different ones that will work with planning, reading, planning, self-care stuff, so I'll probably try to use these. I am. So let's see. We are supposed to have Happy Meal, and I'm going to do some meal planning. I'll probably do that on, come on, buddy, peel that off. So I will work on, oh, this one's a little bit miscut too, but that came off okay. We'll say right here, we're gonna work on meal plan and groceries, and we'll see if this one writes any better on here, or if it's just those Sharpie pens that are not gonna work. You know, this one seems to be working better, but it's also sometimes just over the ink, they mess up. So that's a good one. And then we're gonna do our plan with me. I kind of like the washi tape. I like that one for the plan with me. Yeah, these ones are not cut the best. They said they had a problem with a few sheets, so just go with it. Oh, and I could use that one also for meal planning for another week. We'll do, on here also, we're gonna do Spa Sunday. And I do sheets and towels on Wednesday usually, but I don't know how this week is gonna go. And then we are gonna do a coffee date on Thursday, so I'm gonna use this little cup of coffee for that. I'll say coffee date. That'll be our only date. We'll drop Stella off and go grab a coffee. It's a quick little date, especially because Puppy is at home. And that's it for now, but that one also could be used for a coffee date. I do have some Happy Meal hopefully coming Monday, so if I do, I'll put that on there. And then also, like, that could be a planner, that could be planners, and that one's super cute for planning. So I will play around with more of those as the week progresses. I plan on using these stickers a lot for February. I also use these in my journaling. I usually will get my page set up, but they're still in January, so let's see if I can show you guys like something without revealing lots of writing, because I write a lot in here. Let's see, like cute little stickers, they're in there. But I try to add little stickers here and there. Gumball machine, so that's just gratitude journaling and stuff. So that is going to be, ooh, you know what? No, that's not going to be it. I've got a monthly gratitude on here, and I covered up some stuff, and it was all like puppy related stuff. So if you saw my video where I showed you guys how January looked, it was because it had puppy stuff all over it and why I covered it up. So this one, I'm not gonna retitle anything. I just wanna put the big February on here if it will fit. I think it will. I think I'll just stick it and cover up one of those weekdays. It's not that big a deal. But I want it on here because I want it to be nice and big. Yeah, I'll just cover up the Monday, which is not that big a deal. I can stick a Monday on there actually if I want to. Okay, that's straight. Or at least straighter. So there, I decorated February. I've been writing it in, like with brush lettering. There's January, there's December, so I'll probably like write it across here as well, but I wanted to use that big header for this one. I remembered I had the one more header for that. I'm not redating anything. I just write in my best memory of the day or my gratitude for the day. It just goes in here, and I've been doing that since December. And see, puppy! Like, see that? Puppy. I had lots of little puppy things on that, so I had to block it out for you guys, but that's all I'm gonna do for now. All right, I went ahead and added a few things to this. I feel like it is done. I'm going to go ahead and dot pen this, and I've got lots of pinks and light blues, so I'm going to go pink for this one. Cloudlet is in here in a crate next to me. I do have the heater running, so you might hear his noise when he moves around, and also the heater noise, because it is freezing today. Yeah, I like the pink on here, so I'm going to just dot pen all these guys. I went ahead and added my things. I did not do sheets and towels day on Wednesday. I'm going to just see how it goes as I have things to wash. I'll throw in some towels and sheets and things. So that is what it looks like. I don't have any like weekly to-dos that I can think of right now. I probably could put like some of my goal setting stuff on there, but this sheet's going to be tucked in here so I can work on some of this as well. So I can have it like that for this side being open, or like that for this side being open. And I probably will leave it open like this on the island so I can see everything that needs to get done. So let's do a quick flip through of everything. I'm going to stick these stickers back, and I'll add some of these in as decorative elements. So I've got my sterling ink, I write in my monthly gratitude, I set up my week on these weekly pages, and this is my like cutesy planning. I do this basically kind of as I go, or at the end of the day I'll fill in. And at first I was like really meticulous about getting everything in there, and it really felt like a sticker sneeze the first week especially. And then I decided I wanted it to look a little bit nicer, so I started spreading things out, started adding in some brush script, and I did this with the hard tipped Fudenosuke Tombow brush pen. I really like that one for especially in here. And then I added in some more cute little elements, and I really like how this one looks. So I'll do flip throughs of this as I go, but I've really loved keeping up with this, and I tried out a little bit different of a look for those. And yeah, that's when we got Cloudlet, and then everything else is more like spending time outside, spending time with Cloudlet. And then there's this morning, it's very cold, so I put a little snowy sticker. I went ahead and highlighted all of the little weeks that are circled so that you know what week you're on, since it does have the monthly calendar and I haven't used anything to cover it up. Oh, last week I also did sleep tracking. I don't know if I'm going to do that this week. It's kind of sad. You could see when we got him, and sleep went down. So yeah, that was rough, but I don't think I'll do sleep tracking on here as much. So there's that one. I do gratitude journaling in the back of here. And then for the planner, I've got the plum paper planner with the grid style, and then my sheet from the Makselife companion notebook in here ready to go. Then I also have my wellness, and I don't know when I'm going to get my workout in, probably after Johnny goes home. He went to the office today, so I'm flying solo with Puppy for the first time. That's why he's in here crated. And then this is my gratitude journal. I'll fill this out at night. So all in all, I feel like my little planner setup here is really cute, and I like it so far. And I'm gonna actually stick my pen in here, and I will put this on the island. It is ready to go for this week. And the only thing I'll say so far that I'm noticing before we close up is it is hard to write on that line. It doesn't matter what pen. I did end up trying the Energel Clenna, and it did not write all that great on that colored part either. So it's just whatever coating it is with the ink is not making my pens happy, so I will have to probably use some sort of felt tipped pen on that section. All of these different like gel type pens have not been the best on there, so I will end up using something else. Got my stickers tucked in, got my pen tucked in, and this will sit on the island and be ready to go. So I hope you guys liked this plan with me. I am super excited to have this setup going and start using it. I actually do need my Clenna in here too, now that I think about it, because of this, so we'll see if I can just close it in there as well. It's gonna fall right out. Okay, I've got to be really careful not to tilt it upright. Not to tilt it upright, because I need that Clenna for that sterling ink. So there is my setup for the week. I'm very excited about this. I'll still track my wins in my big Makselife planner. And I think that's it for now. So I hope you guys like this. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I've got planner playlists down below. I've got new customer coupons for some of the various planner companies and sticker companies. I've been contacting sticker companies that I really like and trying to get coupon codes for you guys. So definitely check the description box for all that goodness. I do have a Hubman and Chub Girl coupon code for you guys now as well. So that should be great if you guys want to check them out. So far, I'm super loving their stuff. So anyway, have a great day, and I will catch you next time. Happy planning, and I'll try to have another one of these for you guys next Sunday. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.